Cutting corners. To do something in the quickest, easiest, or cheapest way, often by bypassing proper procedures or quality standards. To take shortcuts to save time or money, often at the expense of quality or safety. Cutting corners on product testing led to a recall and damaged the company's reputation. Some businesses cut corners by outsourcing production to countries with lower labor costs. He warned against cutting corners on cybersecurity measures to avoid data breaches. The construction company was accused of cutting corners to meet the deadline, resulting in unsafe buildings. Instead of investing in proper training, they cut corners by hiring inexperienced staff. Get down to brass tacks. To focus on the essential or practical aspects of a situation, often involving detailed or serious discussion. To address the fundamental issues or concerns without unnecessary distractions or digressions. The negotiation finally got down to brass tacks when both parties agreed to discuss the terms of the contract. Let's get down to brass tacks and discuss the budget for next year's project. After the initial pleasantries, the meeting got down to brass tacks, addressing the key issues facing the company. Instead of wasting time on irrelevant details, let's get down to brass tacks and resolve the problem. We need to get down to brass tacks and figure out how we're going to increase sales. Cut a deal. To negotiate and reach an agreement, especially in a business or legal context. To make a mutually beneficial arrangement or compromise. The real estate agent managed to cut a deal with the seller to lower the asking price. The two companies cut a deal to share resources and reduce costs. Despite their differences, they were able to cut a deal that satisfied both parties. He cut a deal with his suppliers to get a better price for bulk orders. After weeks of negotiations, they finally cut a deal to merge their companies. Throw in the towel. To give up or surrender, especially after experiencing defeat or failure. To admit defeat and cease efforts to continue or pursue a course of action. The team refused to throw in the towel and continued to fight for victory until the end. After years of struggling to keep the business afloat, he finally threw in the towel and closed shop. After a series of setbacks, he felt it was time to throw in the towel and pursue other opportunities. Faced with mounting debts, the company decided to throw in the towel and file for bankruptcy. Despite their best efforts, they eventually threw in the towel and abandoned the project. Think outside the box. To think creatively or unconventionally. To approach a problem or task in a novel or innovative way. To consider alternative perspectives or solutions that are not limited by conventional thinking. His ability to think outside the box led to the development of a revolutionary new technology. Instead of following the usual procedures, she encouraged her team to think outside the box and explore new possibilities. The marketing team brainstormed ideas to think outside the box and attract a younger audience. The company's success is attributed to its willingness to think outside the box and take risks. We need to think outside the box if we want to come up with a truly groundbreaking product. Break the ice. To initiate or facilitate conversation or interaction, especially in a social or unfamiliar setting. To ease tension or awkwardness by initiating communication or making an initial gesture. Bringing up a common interest can be a good way to break the ice when meeting new people. The team-building exercise was designed to break the ice and foster camaraderie among co-workers. He broke the ice by complimenting her on her presentation, which led to a productive conversation. She broke the ice at the networking event by introducing herself to other attendees. The host broke the ice by telling a funny joke, which helped everyone relax. Close the deal. To finalize or conclude a business agreement, negotiation, or transaction. To successfully persuade or convince someone to agree to a deal or arrangement. The CEO flew to Tokyo to close the deal with the Japanese investors. He knew he had to close the deal before the end of the quarter to meet his sales target. Despite initial hesitations, they were able to close the deal after addressing the client's concerns. The salesperson's persuasive pitch helped close the deal with the client. After months of negotiations, they finally closed the deal to acquire the competitor's company. On the same page. To have a shared understanding or agreement about a particular issue or plan. To be in harmony or alignment with others in terms of goals, expectations, or objectives. The merger negotiations progressed smoothly because both parties were on the same page. The success of the campaign relied on all departments being on the same page. Let's have a meeting to ensure we're all on the same page before moving forward with project. It's important for everyone in the team to be on the same page regarding the project timeline. Miscommunication can lead to misunderstandings, so it's crucial for everyone to be on the same page. Push the envelope. To innovate or go beyond established boundaries, especially in terms of creativity, technology, or risk-taking. To challenge conventions or exceed previous limits in order to achieve progress or success. In the competitive tech industry, companies constantly push the envelope to develop cutting-edge products. The entrepreneur's ambitious business proposal pushed the envelope of what was thought possible in the market. The designer's avant-garde fashion collection pushed the envelope of traditional design, earning critical acclaim. The company's new advertising campaign pushed the envelope with its bold and unconventional approach. His willingness to push the envelope and explore new ideas made him a visionary leader in the industry. Hit the ground running. To start a task or project quickly and energetically, without delay or hesitation. To begin a new endeavor with immediate progress or success, achieving momentum from the outset. With extensive preparation, the company was able to hit the ground running upon entering the market. The successful launch of the product allowed the company to hit the ground running and capture market share. The candidate impressed the hiring manager by demonstrating the ability to hit the ground running in the role. The team hit the ground running on the first day of the project, eager to meet the deadline. After being appointed as the new CEO, she hit the ground running and implemented changes to improve efficiency. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.